Tonight on News 5 Live, Belize prepares for the likelihood of Hurricane Beryl making landfall by the end of the week. NEMO will be activated on Tuesday morning. 3 murders, including the execution-style shooting of a Santa Elena resident, are recorded over the weekend. The High Court is formally reopened 1 year and a half after Hurricane Lisa. And what's the future of the BBL's finals? These stories and more coming up on News 5 Live.
I'm connected. Yo.
I'm connected.
We're connected.
Create the perfect broadband bundle that fits your style with Smart Connect. With the Junior Bundle, get 50% off your national calls and up to 6 gigabytes of data at no extra cost. Get postpaid added on for an additional cost of only $25 with the Prime Bundle. Stay connected with unlimited smart-to-smart calls plus 6,300 megabytes of data and free international minutes. For the family, get the Binge Watchers Bundle with Netflix add-on for only $28.13 more. This bundle gives you 4 profiles with unlimited streaming on multiple devices. Visit a showroom near you to sign up and personalize your own bundle combination with Smart Connect. Smart, bringing people together.
When the power goes out, life is disrupted. Be prepared and keep your home powered up with a generator from Benquip. We carry brands such as Honda, Kohler, and JCB. Schedule your installation, maintenance, and assessment to keep your generator ready and waiting to protect your family and home the next time the power fails. Stay in control of your power with a generator from Benquip. Equipment, parts, service.
Let's all be safe during the rainy season. Belize Electricity Limited reminds you that heavy rains can cause flooding in your neighborhood and on roads. Avoid driving or walking in flooded areas, which can have hidden dangers such as debris and fallen power lines. Belize Electricity Limited cares about your safety. Please stay safe.
Belize's favorite Tuesday night entertainment is back. KTV The Remix Season 6. On Tuesday, July 2nd at 8 p.m., we go live from the Bliss Center for the Performing Arts. Tickets for the live show are available at Channel 5 on Coney Drive and at the 88 Shopping Center on Central American Boulevard for only $5. Come out to win fabulous prizes and a chance to compete in our KTV challenges. Catch it live on Channel 5, Facebook, and YouTube. KTV The Remix Season 6 is going to be exciting, fun, and only on 5.
This newscast is brought to you by the Belize Bank Limited. Our country, your bank.
Good evening and welcome to News 5 Live for Monday, July 1st. I am Sabrina Daly. Tonight, Hurricane Beryl is barreling its way towards Central America. The tropical system developed into a hurricane over the weekend and rapidly intensified to a Category 4 hurricane before making landfall in the Eastern Caribbean. This is a historic tropical system, as it is the first time a Category 4 hurricane has developed within the Atlantic Basin in the month of June. These types of weather systems are more common in the peak of the hurricane season between August and October. Its projected path shows Belize and the Yucatan Peninsula inside the cone of impact. But it is too early for the experts to say whether Belize will experience a direct hit. Belize will, however, begin to experience the effects of the system as early as Thursday evening. Today, the National Emergency Management Organization hosted the first of a series of daily press conferences for this week. News 5's Paul Lopez reports.
Our update as of midday on potentially catastrophic major hurricane Beryl was that it was moving west-northwestward at 20 miles per hour away from the Windward Islands after having affected those islands this morning. The projected forecast for this hurricane is for it to move on a west-northwestward track across the southeastern Caribbean Sea for the remainder of the day, Tuesday, enter the central Caribbean Sea just south of Jamaica around Wednesday, and then move into the northwestern Caribbean Sea on Thursday.
Beryl maintained its strength as a Category 4 hurricane throughout the course of today, with wind speeds of up to 150 miles per hour. Forecasts are calling for it to weaken as it enters the central Caribbean Sea.
In terms of the projected path, the system currently is moving, as I said, west-northwestward. It will encounter a high-pressure ridge at some point that will develop over the Gulf of Mexico, forcing a more westward track. Just to make it simple for the public, a ridge is like a mountain. The hurricane cannot move over a mountain, it tries to move around it. So that ridge will be blocking the system from moving farther northward and push it more on a westerly track after it moves near Jamaica. Now, there is still a lot of uncertainty. This is a 4 to 5 day prediction that carries a lot of uncertainty. As you can see from the projected cone, there is a hashed area near Belize indicating that there is a high level of uncertainty of where the system will be. However, the projected cone shows it anywhere from southern Belize, let's say from around the Stann Creek district, to up to the northern Yucatan Peninsula.
According to Gordon, the center of the hurricane can make landfall anywhere within the projected cone by Friday morning. There is also a great deal of uncertainty surrounding the strength that Hurricane Beryl will have when it makes landfall in the Western Caribbean.
In terms of possible impacts, we cannot say precisely at the moment given the level of uncertainty. But certainly if the system moves within the projected path, we will likely experience some impact from the system, including strong winds and heavy rainfall, which we'll be able to fine-tune as the week goes on, as we get more information.
The National Emergency Management Organization will be activated as of 9 a.m. on Tuesday morning. Daniel Mendez, the National Emergency Coordinator, is advising the country to prepare for the arrival of Hurricane Beryl on Friday.
We continue to encourage the public to prepare. We highly encourage people who are living in low-lying areas or areas that are flood-prone to consider early evacuation, to start moving in advance as this develops. As the chief meteorologist had said, there's a large area of uncertainty, but we cannot wait until it's too late. And so we encourage early preparation as soon as get these things done as soon as possible.
The forecast track has shifted several times over the past 24 hours. According to Chief Meteorologist Ronald Gordon, it was moving farther north from Belize. It then shifted south to include Belize. This is the uncertainty of the models that the experts are currently working with. One thing is certain, sea temperatures are above average for this time of the year. That is fuel for a tropical system.
The entire Atlantic and Caribbean basin are supercharged with hot water. So we have looked at the figures where about 2, sometimes up to almost 3 degrees Celsius above normal in terms of temperature. And like you rightly said, that is the energy that these systems need to fuel them. And that is precisely why the system was able to intensify so rapidly. And to add to that, of course, the prediction was going for an above average season. And as you rightly mentioned, this hurricane is unprecedented in the fact that it is the first Category 4 hurricane in history, in recorded history for the month of June.
Our message that has been consistently since June, since May, you need to have a plan, you need to start preparing. And so while we can't tell you to go out and start to purchase, what we can tell you is that ensure you have a plan, you know where to go. Again, with this great degree of uncertainty for us to say, yes, you need to go and purchase these things and you need to go stock up, I think it would be too early to say. I will say, however, that you must know what to do, you must know where to go, and you must have some sort of plan, and you cannot wait until the last minute.
So, when will the experts be able to confirm whether this system will make direct landfall on Belize? Gordon projects that by Tuesday afternoon, there will be greater certainty about the path of the hurricane.
The best case scenario is that it goes through the Yucatan Channel and doesn't affect anybody at all on the Yucatan Peninsula. Certainly, that would be the best case. The worst case, of course, is that it comes directly into the country as a Category 2 or 3 hurricane, and that would be the worst case scenario.
Reporting for News 5, I am Paul Lopez.
As for the availability and readiness of hurricane shelters, National Emergency Management Coordinator Daniel Mendez says shelters have been inspected and are ready. Here is how he puts it.
Yes, the shelter list is on our NEMO Facebook page and our website as well. You can download it from there. The shelters we have inspected all of those shelters. You will find that there's a Category 1, Category 2 list. And so depending on the intensity of the storm, we will be opening those shelters as necessary. And so we will be, through your district offices, you will be provided information as to which shelter will be open and when those will be opened. Prepare your home, start to prepare, if you need to seek shelter, know where you're going to be going. If you are living on the islands, it is an area that there's a potential that this may impact you. Start to leave on your own. It can get very difficult if you wait for too long. If you wait till the last minute, you may not get space on a boat if there is an evacuation that is required. So it is really important to take these steps now and take them early and just keep in communication with the Met Service, with NEMO, listen to the advisories and listen to all the information coming out, but use that information and take action.
Over the weekend, several parts of Corozal District experienced severe flooding. The ground remains very saturated, which is a cause for concern if Hurricane Beryl is expected to bring further rainfall. The fact that the country recently experienced a bout of severe drought may also lead to flooding in other parts of Belize. Danielle Hendy, the principal hydrologist at the National Hydrological Services, explains.
The forecast for the north is still for flooding conditions to prevail. That is caused mainly by the excessive rainfall that we've received over the past couple weeks. We're not seeing any riverine flooding, which is different from precipitation-related flooding. But there is the possibility that we do get riverine flooding from our neighbors, Guatemala and Mexico having floods, as we've seen with Chetumal. The same time Chetumal was flooding, Belize in the north was also flooding. But more recently, the flooding that we're seeing in San Roman, San Pedro up in the north, Progreso, it's based on excessive rainfall. And so that is termed urban flooding. With any additional rainfall that we can get, I would say with a minimum of 6 inches more, we can see a combination of excessive rainfall coupled with riverine flooding. And so you might be saying, well, you're using a lot of words. What does this mean? It just means we will have flooding conditions for longer periods, because what we call localized flooding from excessive rainfall, that water eventually runs off into the rivers. But if the rivers are full, where is it going to go? And then we also have to factor in tidal events. When there's a high tide, the water basically remains stagnant, or it starts to fan out or spread out. And in areas that are not prone to flooding before, they now become flooded. So there are a lot of factors that we need to consider in terms of flooding, and that's why we work very closely with the Met Service and with NEMO.
The government of Belize is warning businesses against price gouging at a time when shoppers are rushing to the shelves to stock up on groceries and buy construction materials as part of their hurricane preparedness plans. Today, NEMO coordinator Daniel Mendez reminded businesses that there are repercussions for predatory price gouging.
In terms of the price gouging, it's really important to keep an eye on this. We know there's potential for this to happen. Like you said, it's something that needs to be policed, and it's something that the government really will have to keep an eye on to ensure that we're protecting people, so there's no advantage being taken off as we as a country start to make those preparations. And so whenever we find that out, of course, the information that needs to be taken up the necessary channels for action.
Yeah, but so if I see price gouging, if I'm a victim of it, or those in the public who are victims of it, is there any recourse, any measures they can take?
Send it, provide that information to us at NEMO so we can do the necessary investigations.
NEMO's hotline is 936. Coming up, Belize City resident Jasmine Fortune is shot following a domestic dispute.
13,835,700 eggs are eaten by tourists each year, fueling our thriving economy. Tourism means business.
The Office of the Prime Minister invites you to the National MSME Roadshow 2024. Join us for free workshops in marketing using AI, finance, business planning, and customer service. Connect with financial institutions for access to finance opportunities, meet with key government agencies, and showcase your business at the Roadshow Expo in an effort to get more locals to buy Belizean. We will be in Orange Walk Town, June 13th to the 15th, PG, June 27th to the 29th, Corozal, July 11th to the 13th, Benque, July 25th to the 27th, San Pedro, August 15th to the 17th, Key-Cocker, August 23rd to the 24th, Belmopan, August 29th to the 31st, Hopkins, September 13th to the 14th, San Ignacio, September 26th to the 28th, Tangriga, October 10th to the 12th, Placencia, October 18th to the 19th, and Belize City, October 24th to the 26th. Sign up today for the National MSME Roadshow. For more information, follow us on Facebook at Beltrade or call us at 880-3737. Sign up today for the National MSME Roadshow. Let's get your business on the road.
Well, sir, I really did go through some stress with my barber. This man here, they push my hairline way back to the 90s.
Sure.
People, they call me BB Buck Farid now.
So I got a problem, right? I just do this photo shoot, and I want the best photo shoot. But somebody don't want me to post it up. I just tired of this, man.
I don't want to tell her to catch me on my way. I stopped at the shop and tell the lady I want $5 tacos. You could imagine when you give me? No. Paper.
What's your problem?
Honestly, life good for me over here. I just upgraded to the DigiOne Elite. I have unlimited postpaid plans, DigiTV, free home phone, and the fastest home internet.
I going to upgrade mines now.
Have you heard about the once daily pill that can help prevent HIV?
Pre-exposure prophylaxis, also known as PrEP, is a once daily prescription medication that helps you lower your chances of contracting HIV. PrEP may not be for everyone, so speak to your healthcare provider to find out if PrEP is right for you.
PrEP does not prevent pregnancy or other sexually transmitted infections, so it's important to use a condom every time you have sex and to get tested regularly.
PrEP. It's something positive to help keep you HIV negative.
You must be HIV negative to qualify for PrEP, so you need to get tested for HIV immediately before and every 3 months while taking the pill.
So what are you waiting for? Talk to your doctor about your risk of HIV and find out if PrEP is right for you.
Make staying safe a habit. Step up, PrEP up.
Unwrap the joy of crystal clear picture and sound from Iowa, the brand that offers you affordability and exceptional quality. Iowa has a wide range of exceptional products to choose from, such as TVs, speakers, headphones, home appliances, and much more at affordable prices that won't break the bank. Enhance your audio-visual entertainment experience with Iowa, and for your convenience, parts are readily available in country for hassle-free maintenance. You can find Iowa products at your local electronics store countrywide. Choose Iowa, the best in home entertainment and household appliances.
My name is Waluko Mejia. I'm the General Manager at Copal Tree Lodge here in Toledo, Belize. The Belize Bank service we appreciate most is the Belize Bank ATM and the use of its debit card. It makes it very accessible for our employees here at Copal Tree Lodge. Essentially, they could access the ATM on their way home after work, and also that the local stores accept the use of a debit card.
Belize's favorite Tuesday night entertainment is back. KTV The Remix Season 6. On Tuesday, July 2nd at 8 p.m., we go live from the Bliss Center for the Performing Arts. Tickets for the live show are available at Channel 5 on Coney Drive and at the 88 Shopping Center on Central American Boulevard for only $5. Come out to win fabulous prizes and a chance to compete in our KTV challenges. Catch it live on Channel 5, Facebook, and YouTube. KTV The Remix Season 6 is going to be exciting, fun, and only on 5.
Toledo East needs a new representative, and Dennis Williams is the right candidate at the right time. A fresh face, but a seasoned activist.
In 2002, I started with the former Minister of Human Development, Eden Martinez. I was active in the campaign, village to village. In the town council, I supported Mayor Floyd Lino, Mayor Fern Gutierrez, Mayor Ashton.
Wow.
So whenever there's election, I go full force, yes. I go full force.
Having established a close connection with his people, he is ready and able to serve as their area representative.
And I decided that, you know what, I am hearing from them direct. I am already serving the people. If I can do it in that capacity, they will be the first person that I will look after.
A more approachable and compassionate person you cannot find. This, combined with his drive to get things done, makes Disha just the area representative Toledo East needs.
After the election, I don't see red, blue, white, green. I will help everyone. And they know that I am a person, I have this drive that nothing will stop me. And we have been neglected for too long. So I want to be the person to make the difference.
It is time for change, and Disha will make the difference for Toledo East.
Three murders were recorded over the weekend following separate shooting incidents in Orange Walk and Cayo districts. In Blackman Eddy Village on Saturday night, a man was stabbed to death by the siblings of his former common-law wife. She tells police that her ex-husband attempted to rape her at her birthday party, and her brothers intervened and reportedly stabbed Paul Arthurs with his own knife. Arthurs' family shares a different account of the couple's tumultuous relationship. Here's News 5's Isani Catano with that story.
A resident of Ontario Village was fatally stabbed by his common-law wife's siblings on Saturday night in Blackman Eddy Village. Paul Arthurs was at a gathering in the neighboring community where Trisha Ireland was celebrating her birthday with friends and family. Something went terribly wrong and he was attacked by several individuals.
Police visited Blackman Eddy Village where a complainant reported that she went to use a bathroom that is situated outside of her house. She then reported that her ex-boyfriend, Paul Arthurs, dragged her into some bushes and attempted to rape her. Her brother, who was at the area at the time, intervened in her defense, and at which point Paul Arthurs produced a knife. A fight ensued, and then Paul Arthurs received injuries. Other villagers came and assisted as well. Paul Arthurs was taken to the hospital with stab injuries, and thereafter succumbed to his injuries.
That's the official account given by the Belize Police Department, based on their investigation into what transpired on Saturday night. Arthur's family provided a different narrative of what they understand took place.
He was up at Blackman all day. He was socializing with some friends, to our understanding. He and the female in question, actually in custody at this time for investigation. They were together. They did have their ups and downs. It was her birthday on that day as well, to our understanding, and she was having a small gathering at her house, and she saw him up in Blackman, and she came by and invited him to the home. In the night around 9:30, we received information that he got chopped.
Arthur's niece, who spoke with us under the condition of anonymity, said that they were on their way to the hospital when they learned of his demise. We were also told that the relationship was oftentimes unstable.
We were on our way to the hospital when we got news that he succumbed to his injuries. Yeah.
What do you believe went wrong that would have resulted in this fatal stabbing?
To our understanding, the female that he was with, the family has never stepped into their relationship or told him what to do, for a lack of a better term. However, he and the female has had their little back and forth because she has times when she doesn't want him around.
Assistant Commissioner of Police Gilberto Romero says that the Director of Public Prosecutions will determine what charges, if any, will be brought against the person or persons who inflicted the deadly stab wounds on Arthurs.
An investigation has been carried out. This file will be sent to the DPP for directives.
Arthur's relatives maintain that Ireland and her siblings should have alerted police of the disturbance instead of taking matters into their own hands.
As a family, we wish they would have contacted the police and us remove this man from this home, because another report said that she was his ex. They were in a back and forth ongoing relationship. He couldn't have gotten access to this female if she did not invite him to the home. And also, he could have not gotten access to take her anywhere that her brothers or the people at the home would not have seen. So she had enough people there to protect her, where that couldn't have happened in our opinion.
Reporting for News 5, I am Isana Cayetano.
Police have another murder to solve, this time in Orange Walk Town. The incident happened on Saturday morning as Norman Gillett and Leon Tasher were entering a yard in the Palmar boundary area of town. Reports are that Gillett had just arrived home and was heading into his yard when he and Tasher came under fire by someone in a vehicle. But police say they have a suspect in custody, as well as the vehicle involved. News 5's Marian Ali filed this report on the incident.
On Sunday, the 30th day of June 2024, police responded to a shooting incident at Monkey River Street in Orange Walk Town. Upon arrival, they learned that two male persons had been shot. They were identified as Norman Gillett and Leon Tasher and were taken for medical treatment. Thereafter, police visited the hospital where they learned that Norman Gillett had passed away.
60-year-old Norman Gillett was reportedly entering his yard on Monkey River Street in Orange Walk Town when he and Leon Tasher came under gunfire. ACP Gilberto Romero shared what the police have gathered on the incident so far.
Investigation revealed that they were at a yard at the address along with other persons when an SUV vehicle pulled up. A person came out of the vehicle, fired several shots towards the direction, causing the fatal injuries to Norman Gillett and the injuries to Leon Tasher.
At the entrance to Gillett's house, his relatives and friends lit candles where he was gunned down in honor of his memory. One of his neighbors told News 5 that Gillett was not a troublemaker.
He was alright, but he message nobody. He just go to work, come back, and that's it. Good ballet. When I tell you, good. He start to animal, feed them picnic good. Whatever he bring for them kids, take it because it's good ballet. Can't explain it. Shock explain it because he good ballet. He a good friend. He a good friend.
Police have recovered the vehicle involved in the shooting and have detained one person pending investigations. Reporting for News 5, I'm Marian Ali.
In Santa Elena town, a feud between two groups has led to the shooting death of a man who went to purchase food with his cousins on Sunday night. When Anthony Smith set out along with his cousins from the Avila Street address, his family did not think that he wouldn't be returning home alive. While at a fast food restaurant, a lone gunman appeared on a motorcycle, opened fire on Smith, and made good his escape from the area. Here's News 5's Isani Cayetano once again with that report.
Anthony Smith is the latest murder victim in Santa Elena, following a deadly shooting overnight in that municipality. Despite concerns from residents and business owners, crime remains a pressing issue. The deadly attack on Smith has the trappings of a bitter rivalry. He was purchasing fast food along with several other relatives when a gunman emerged on the scene.
So then gone to Chinatown and buy one fried chicken, and while they made wait for this fried chicken, they said the boy just come straight and shoot her right in the chest. The shooter, he drop. When he drop, the boy come over and get another shot. And gone, he said, they were so frightened, the other boy, then that they never know where for do. He said, when they catch up, when they see the blood, right? He said, and when they catch up, he said, the boy made down upon the bicycle, so like they couldn't do nothing because he said, he make two shot after the other boy.
The incident happened on a side street just off the George Price Highway. May, as the restaurant is known, has a security camera perched at the corner of the building. It is not clear whether the device captured anything useful relating to the attack.
On Sunday, the 30th day of June 2024, police responded to a shooting incident in front of a restaurant in Santa Elena Town, Cairo District. Upon arrival, they learned that one Anthony Smith, 30 years, had been shot and was taken for treatment. Police visited the hospital thereafter, where they learned that Anthony Smith had succumbed to his injuries. Investigation revealed that Smith was sitting in front of the restaurant when a motorcycle came and a male person came off the motorcycle and fired several shots towards his direction, causing his fatal injuries. We have several persons detained in regards to this murder.
Smith's aunt believes that he may have been executed by someone who is known to the family. However, there is no certainty since the gunman's face was concealed by a helmet he was reportedly wearing.
They can't point finger because the person may got the thing by your face, right? But they said they can't point finger at who, but they just suggest me more or less could be one of the enemy.
Now, do you know Anthony for having enemies, or what was he involved with here?
Well, you know, we may know that they have one enemy, but we can't call name because we don't know. As I tell you, we can't point finger. So, you know, we can't say exactly that the person do it. Because they know that the person is a Spanish person. And the person may got a helmet, so like they couldn't see your face. So, you know, you can't point finger. You can't call name because you don't know the who, right?
An investigation into the murder is ongoing. Reporting for News 5, I am Isana Cayetano.
22-year-old Jasmine Fortune was shot on Sunday morning following a domestic dispute with her common-law husband. Police say that the couple was at Long Island Bar here in Belize City when they got into an altercation. She reported that her common-law, Barry Johnson, hit her. Fortune was taken to the Belama police station where she refused to cooperate with investigators. She subsequently left the precinct and was on her way home to Belama Phase 1 when multiple shots were fired in her direction, injuring her.
Okay, on Sunday, the 30th of June 2024, police responded to a shooting incident at Belama in Belize City. Upon the arrival, they learned that a female, Jasmine Fortune, had received gunshot injuries. She was taken to the KHMH for treatment, and she is presently listed in a critical condition. Investigation revealed that Jasmine Fortune was at her house inside a bedroom when several gunshots were heard and she had been shot. The scene was visited where several expended shells were found and bullet holes were found on a window that is by the bedroom. We are seeking several suspects in regard to this shooting.
Wasn't there a prior altercation between this lady and someone known to her at an establishment? And then
there was a report of a minor domestic issue at a nightclub. That is the information we have.
Well, I think she has spoken to police before going home. Is that so?
Yes, she had visited the station to make a complaint, and thereafter she went home.
Jasmine Fortune is listed in a critical condition. There's much more news after the break, so stay with us. We'll be right back.
In Belize, we value our families, we value our communities, we value our neighbors. 90% of Belizeans think it's time for laws that protect all of us and reflect society at its best. 94% of Belizeans agree that public spaces in Belize should be more accessible to people living with disabilities. In Belize, we believe in fair treatment and supporting one another. We know that our beautiful country is at its best when we come together for the greater good. 2 out of 3 Belizeans support a new law to prevent discrimination in employment and public spaces. It shouldn't matter where we come from, who we love, or what we look like. Belizeans deserve to live our best lives. It's time for laws that protect all of us and reflect our society at its best. Equal Opportunities Bill. Belize, we're ready.
Power on with confidence. Design Depot brings you an attractive selection of GE appliances, including microwaves, washers, dryers, refrigerators, dishwashers, countertop appliances, and more. We understand the importance of appliances that not only endure, but also excel in performance. As your trusted GE USA authorized dealer, we stand for reliability and performance, ensuring that you can power on with confidence. Visit us today and power on with efficient, reliable, and energy-saving solutions with GE appliances from Design Depot.
Design Depot, all in one place.
Belize's favorite Tuesday night entertainment is back. KTV The Remix Season 6. On Tuesday, July 2nd at 8 p.m., we go live from the Bliss Center for the Performing Arts. Tickets for the live show are available at Channel 5 on Coney Drive and at the 88 Shopping Center on Central American Boulevard for only $5. Come out to win fabulous prizes and a chance to compete in our KTV challenges. Catch it live on Channel 5, Facebook, and YouTube. KTV The Remix Season 6 is going to be exciting, fun, and only on 5.
This plan, I can't leave this plan. Smart Belize!
Hey there, smart thinkers. We're turbocharging your mobile experience with Smart's powered up postpaid plans. Imagine a world where your data speeds flows faster than ever. Well, guess what? We've cranked up the dial and unleashed the postpaid power of Smart's lightning fast LTE data on all our postpaid plans. That's right, no speed bumps, more data. It's like having a limitless highway of data speed at your fingertips. Whether you're a lone ranger with an individual plan or a squad rolling with a group plan, everyone gets to surf, stream, and share at enhanced, full, high-quality speed. Switch to Smart's powered-up postpaid plans today and ride the wave of postpaid power. Visit any Smart showroom or smart-bz.com for details and make your mobile experience smarter and faster. Smart, bringing people together.
I know I can't leave this plan. I can't leave this plan.
Life is full of precious moments worth cherishing, moments that shape our present and lay the foundation for our future. But amidst life's beautiful tapestry, there are uncertainties we must confront. How do we secure today while protecting tomorrow? Introducing RF&G Life Insurance, your partner in safeguarding what matters most. With a RF&G Life Insurance plan, you can ensure financial security for your loved ones, providing them with a safety net for the future. From identifying and recommending plans suitable for your unique needs to expert advice every step of the way, RF&G Life Insurance is committed to protecting your family's legacy. Choose RF&G Life Insurance for peace of mind you can rely on. RF&G Life Insurance, securing today, protecting tomorrow. Your life, your legacy.
La formación del Centro Neurológico del Hospital Galenia es que esas enfermedades que son altamente complejas y que muchos de nuestros pacientes tenían que emigrar hacia otra parte de la República u otra parte de México ahora puedan ser atendidos aquí.
La atención quirúrgica en el centro neurológico se forma dentro de un grupo multidisciplinario que incluye tanto neurólogos, médicos internistas, ortopedistas, neurocirujanos pediatras, Y este esfuerzo que se ha realizado para conjuntar todos los especialistas es para siempre brindar al paciente un abordaje multidisciplinario y transversal. Evidentemente, mientras más rápido podamos llegar al diagnóstico de los pacientes, más rápido podemos tratarlos, resolverlos y por ende mejor resultado vamos a tener al final. Entonces creo que la prioridad y el fundamento principal de un proyecto como este es justamente eso, que no se pierda tiempo de forma innecesaria para poder al final del día llegar al mejor de los resultados con un tratamiento completo, integral y oportuno. Y las visiones desde diferentes perspectivas nos permiten tener pues el mejor tratamiento y la mejor opción para el paciente.
Tenemos la capacidad técnica, operativa, profesional y la infraestructura de poder establecer una atención neurológica de alta calidad.
The newly refurbished Court and Treasury building in Belize City was officially commissioned this morning. The building received extensive damage in November of 2022 when Hurricane Lisa made landfall in the Belize district. The government of Belize invested just under $3 million to bring the courthouse back to life while maintaining 60% of the original structure. We spoke with Chief Engineer Evondale Moody about the renovation.
Started with the roof. We had to ensure that we reconstructed a new roof because the entire roof was gone. And so we have a new steel structure roof in place. We believe it's well suited for the conditions that we have in Belize in terms of hurricane and tropical storms. In respect to the building structure itself, we had to do a lot of works in terms of the interior of the building. So what we did was basically gutted out the entire structure and only left the wall standing. And we had to go to a new drawing plan in terms of the layout for the building, in terms of the lower flat and also the first floor. And so we did that in consultation with the Chief Justice to gather from her what exactly she wanted in terms of courtrooms and the different rooms that we have within the entire building. And so we went through a discussion process with her and her entire team so that we could present and build what they exactly needed for this building. As you can see from the outside of the building, we tried to maintain the aesthetics, as I said, in terms of its original formation. We had some issues where the original floor had to be replaced in some areas. In the courtroom where we had the ceremony today, the original wood is still the original wood. We did not do anything to that. We try our best to retain that, so we sanded it and brought it back to its original condition. So what you've seen here is what we've brought back. In terms of the other floors, for the other courtrooms, we had to change most of those because they were built on beams that are over 100 years old. And some of those beams were infested with lice, and so we had to change out a few of them, but we tried to maintain as much as we can in terms of its integrity.
Chief Justice Louise Blenman says that with the modernized building, it is expected the justices of the senior court will work above the call of duty in their effort to significantly reduce current backlogs. She also thanked the government for its commitment to improving the nation's justice system.
This magnificent building will now house 4 courtrooms. In addition to this main courtroom, there will be judges' chambers, a conference room, a mediation room, offices to accommodate the positions that were created by the Senior Courts Act, such as the Master's Chambers. In addition, there's a robing room for the lawyers, and there's a room in which the lawyers and their clients can have consultations. And for all of this, we're grateful. As we look back over the past year, we place on record our collective thanks to the government of Belize for their unswerving support of the judiciary, and by extension, court users and the people of Belize. In my view, this magnificent building is symbolic of the people of Belize's confidence in the justice system, and we say a resounding thank you. With this impressive modernized facility, we can expect the justices of the senior court to continue to work over and above the call of duties, and that in short period of time, the severe backlogs, which are already being reduced significantly, should be truly a thing of the past.
Karim Musa, the Minister of Home Affairs, is warning Belizeans against cyberbullying after several nude and salacious videos were leaked over the weekend. The videos were widely shared on social media. According to Minister Musa, anyone who shared the video or created memes using the content contained within those videos committed a criminal act and is liable to face legal consequences.
Let me join the Commissioner of Police. I know he released a statement on social media warning members of the general public against cyberbullying. We must understand that this is now an offense, a criminal offense by virtue of the Cybercrime Act of 2020. I believe it is Section 15 of the Cybercrime Act, which speaks to sharing and publishing videos, photographs of a lewd and indecent nature with an aim to humiliate individuals. That particular offense under the Cybercrime Act, I believe, carries with it a prison term of 5 years, in addition to a fine, I believe, of $5,000 or $10,000. And so we have to be very mindful of that, because whether you're sharing that by way of Facebook, by way of WhatsApp, something as simple as just hitting the share button on WhatsApp, you become liable to be charged under this Cybercrime Act. And so, yes, you have to look at the person or persons who originally shared this video, but also those individuals who continue to perpetuate the crime by sharing it. And so the offense continues. And so I want to ask members of the public to be respectful. These young ladies have family members. This is very concerning. This is very disturbing. And so we have to be mindful of our society, the type of damage that we are causing, and to be mindful of the fact that this now bears criminal liability.
Police were swift to detain a woman in Dangriga who was captured in a disturbing video encouraging a child to perform sexual acts on her. The video also made its rounds on social media over the weekend. Minister Musa says it is under investigation.
I asked the Commissioner about that when I was informed of the video. And he had indicated that I think it was on Saturday or Sunday, right after the video was published, the individual in that video, the alleged individual, because no faces are shown in that video, but the individual that is suspected to be in that video was picked up and detained by the police, I believe, down south. Sir. And that matter is under investigation.
Commissioner of Police Chester Williams has once again ordered the detention of his brother, and the Crimes Investigation Branch wasted no time arresting and charging Arthur Roy Williams for an alleged social media post that was in circulation over the weekend. This morning, Williams appeared before the lower court for another charge, which was brought against him back in February. Upon the conclusion of that matter, he was approached by CIB personnel who informed him of the reason he was being detained. It is alleged that on June 20th, Williams posted a questionable Facebook message. That message was immediately recorded by the Cybercrimes unit. When asked if he believes that he has violated the terms of his bail conditions, Williams said the post for which he is being blamed was simply forwarded to him by someone else. In February, Williams was charged with 2 counts of using a computer system to disseminate false statement with the intent to cause another person to be subject to ridicule or embarrassment, and 1 count of using a computer system to publish computer data to intimidate a person. The condition of the bail stipulated that he was not to use any form of social media to speak about his brother, Commissioner of Police Chester Williams, or any member of the Belize Police Department. When we return, cane farmers suffer major losses in recent floods. But first, here's a weather update with data from the Belize Met Service.
Track Limited is committed to working hard every day to ensure you get the right products at the most affordable price. We strive to have the greatest selection of quality, affordable, and timely products and services that will enhance your personal or corporate lives. With an extensive line of products, we'll be sure to have what you need. For even faster service, you can contact us on Facebook, WhatsApp, or by email. We look forward to seeing you come through our doors at your nearest West Track branch today.
MacNav Visual Strategies, where creativity meets business. Step inside our world of innovative visual solutions. From captivating graphic design to expansive wide format productions, our services are tailored to bring your vision to life. Experience the impact of our high-quality signage and billboards, embroidery, promotional items, and professional paper printing, all designed to elevate your brand's presence. Every project reflects our commitment to creativity, quality, and client satisfaction. At MacNav Visual Strategies, we transform ideas into visual realities. Get in touch today.
My name is Leomar Langzert, and I'm a teacher, and I bank with Belize Bank Independence Branch. What I enjoy is the safety features that the app offers. I have a sense of not having to worry or be concerned about somebody finding my password and username to sign in the application because of the use of the one-time password. And another feature that I love, that I use the most, is how the app synchronizes with my fingerprint on my device. I enjoy the rapid and easy, seamless process to apply for loans through the Belize Bank, and I don't have to be having too much back and forth to visit or take time to visit the bank. They also start to offer the online applications through the app for loan applications, which I believe is very neat. I would definitely recommend Belize Bank to other teachers because one of all the features and advantages that the app offer. With these online that Belize Bank offered is basically everything that you can do in the palm of your hand. So I would definitely recommend the bank to other teachers.
Belize's favorite Tuesday night entertainment is back. KTV The Remix Season 6. On Tuesday, July 2nd at 8 p.m., we go live from the Bliss Center for the Performing Arts. Tickets for the live show are available at Channel 5 on Coney Drive and at the 88 Shopping Center on Central American Boulevard for only $5. Come out to win fabulous prizes and a chance to compete in our KTV challenges. Catch it live on Channel 5, Facebook, and YouTube. KTV The Remix Season 6 is going to be exciting, fun, and only on 5.
I am Ronald, lineman lead hand at BL. We are an essential service and we are doing everything we can to make sure that we keep the lights on for our customers.
I work outdoors and my job is to provide safe and reliable power.
Our teams continue to serve communities across Belize.
Several villages in the northern districts have suffered quite a bit of losses to their homes due to a flooding caused by recent rains. Over the weekend, videos showing flood waters rushing through the low-lying villages painted a dismal picture. And while that is bad enough, there was also significant damage to cane fields in those districts. The tallies are still being conducted as farmers are just now returning to their cane fields to check on the extent of their losses. Today, News 5's Marian Ali stopped in Libertad Village and spoke with the BSCFA's Libertad branch chairman, Esteban Villanueva, about the damages.
This was how one farmer's cane field looked when we visited Libertad today. All the investments that went into this work will be a loss for him and his family. We could not find them, but we found Esteban Villanueva, the BSCFA's chairman for the Libertad branch.
We have about 150 to 200 acres in flood. Okay. Apart, we have a mature cane that it's in flood and we don't have a good road to come out, to take out that cane. That's a loss right now. We don't know if the factory goes ahead and it makes good time after this time that is coming, maybe we can take it or not. We will lose all of those cane.
The access road to one of the cane fields looked like a river, with floodwaters streaming through. Villanueva told News 5 that the floods also damaged the roads that were repaired.
They try to fix it, but right now with this flooding, the current carries all the dirt. They don't, like if they don't do nothing, when it's flooded, everything goes to the lower part. It carries the dirt from the road, and that breaks all the dirt, all the road, so that and make it harder for me to take out cane, and it costs a lot.
Villanueva says that cane farmers absorb all of the losses when their cane fields are inundated. He adds that what we saw in Libertad was just a small part of the damage suffered in the north.
In Corozal, we have like Caledonia, we have like San Victor. We nearby to San Victor, we have those two villages that have more damages than us. Like Douglas branch, they already have a bigger flood.
Now with a hurricane staring at Belize at the end of this week, Villanueva says they are preparing for a bad crop.
With more flood, we will have more damage, more losing of cane, because the water kills the cane, and all those canes that is coming up, everything will dead. Yes, we will have a bad crop next year if the flood comes through.
Reporting for News 5, I'm Marion Ali.
Portions of the Coastal Plain Road crumbled under heavy flooding 2 weeks ago. And while a lot of it was blamed on deforestation, a lot was also blamed on the government. Some have accused the government of compromising quality for savings. But when we got a chance to speak with the Minister of Infrastructure, Development and Housing, Julius Espat, on Friday, he said that the contract for that project was signed long before they got in. Espat also said that what we do with the environment contributes to the consequences we are enduring now. He also said that the ministry's engineers are now looking at how they can prevent a recurrence of the breakage.
That project was designed and awarded during their time. We are only continuing with an existing contract. There's no way we could have compromised safety with saving. Saving was not gotten by changing the scope of work. Saving was achieved when the project was completed and there was a contingency in place, and that contingency was not used. So instead, we used the contingency for useful purposes, and in no way have we changed the scope of work. What we have been experiencing is, I think, a part of our own making. Deforestation has become a major issue, and we have to be careful about it. The drought is a factor of deforestation, and when the rain comes, it's also one of the problems that happens with it. And so we have to deal with it, and we have to find a way to make sure that we minimize whatever repercussions that come with it. The contractor and the ministry engineers have been sent out to analyze. We cleared the road so that it's passable, but we're looking at how to better it for possible minimizing reoccurrence. Where the engineers, both internationally and locally, thought that the flooding would have happened, but they didn't concede that it would have happened at this specific spot. If you notice, when you drive the coastal highway, you have sections that are concreted, and it's concreted with a purpose. They know that when a severe flood, it has to go over the road, and so there are designs in place to be able to accommodate that. But new ones occurred. When we went up to check, we went downstream, and the stream is all blocked up with bamboo, with old trees, with all the deforestation that happened went into the creek, and water will find a way out. You have to understand that trees and all of these things help with minimizing erosion, and it directs the flow of water to a specific area. Once you take that out, then it's a free flow. Water will find a way one way or the other. And the coastal, for example, everybody is aware that it was designed and it was placed in an area that's very low. And so everybody knew that with time, it will flood once in a while. But the difference is it floods for maybe an hour, maybe two, maximum half a day.
Members of the opposition have criticized the Ministry of Infrastructure Development and Housing for not making public records accessible. When we got the chance to speak with the minister on Friday, we asked him to respond. He said that anyone who wants to review the contracts can do so upon request, and that shortly contracts will be available online.
Any contract that we have signed I'm welcoming anybody to have a look at it. There's for example, the coastal, that was, as I said, that was designed, it was done, the contract was awarded before our time. So let's open it up if he has any concern.
Are these contracts made available online? Can people
I'm not sure. I don't believe it's online, but it's available upon request.
7 persons are displaced in Carmelita Village after a fire destroyed their 30 by 20 wooden home on Sunday night. 22-year-old Brianna Conarkey told News 5 that no one was at home when the fire started and that she believes it was arson.
Last night around 9:30, I got a call. I was not at home. I'm at an orange walk. And then my friend called me first and said, "Bree, your house is on fire." So I said, "No man, never, that can't happen." So we just stay a little at my friend's house, and then I said my auntie messaged me that live right down the road, and she said, "Bree, you know your house is burned to the ground, right?" So when I reached home, my house blazing fire. I couldn't save nothing. I couldn't even come in at the yard.
Okay.
That around 10:30 when I reached home, because the fire started like 9:30.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have they said what caused it?
No, ma'am, but they said that the fire started in my sister's room in the back.
Okay.
So somebody had to light it because my sister's room, wired. So no wire in the room at all.
Nothing left on, like a candle?
Nothing.
Electric stove?
Yeah, nothing. My sister's room is like a storeroom.
Okay.
So she no use it, and nothing in there. Nothing.
So nothing flammable?
Nothing. And the door can't lock. So somebody must have went in and light the fire while we were not here. It has to be someone. It have to be somebody. I don't know for what reason, or I don't know, but it is someone, and I hope that they see what is happening here, and I hope that they're happy with themselves, because we have nothing. I'm staying with my grandmother right now in a back room. Yeah, me and my daughter and my little brother and my sister, and my mother is staying at her mother's home. We have been asking for help. We are getting little help, one step at a time. And I'm grateful for everything. I appreciate everything. I just want everybody to know that I'm thankful, and whoever could help in any way, we really appreciate that.
They could reach you at?
They could reach me at 635-3378 Brianna Conarkey on Facebook.
Up next, looking at the weekend sports with Paul Lopez.
The Social Security Board, in collaboration with the Labor Department, takes this opportunity to remind insured persons of the requirements for compensation when on sick leave. Any employee who has worked with an employer for at least 2 months is entitled to 16 working days of sick leave with full pay every year. This is how it works. Upon approval of a sickness or injury benefit claim by SSB, 80% of the employee's weekly insurable earnings is paid as a Social Security benefit, and the difference in the employee's salary is paid by the employer. This is to ensure that the employee does not suffer any loss of wages when ill. After 16 days, compensation for sick leave is paid as a Social Security benefit only. Some conditions apply. This message is brought to you by the Social Security Board and the Labor Department. Social Security Board, safeguarding you, your family, your future.
Belize's favorite Tuesday night entertainment is back. KTV The Remix Season 6. On Tuesday, July 2nd at 8 p.m., we go live from the Bliss Center for the Performing Arts. Tickets for the live show are available at Channel 5 on Coney Drive and at the 88 Shopping Center on Central American Boulevard for only $5. Come out to win fabulous prizes and a chance to compete in our KTV challenges. Catch it live on Channel 5, Facebook, and YouTube. KTV The Remix Season 6 is going to be exciting, fun, and only on 5.
I'm connected. Yo.
I'm connected.
We're connected.
Create the perfect broadband bundle that fits your style with Smart Connect. With the Junior Bundle, get 50% off your national calls and up to 6 gigabytes of data at no extra cost. Get postpaid added on for an additional cost of only $25 with the Prime Bundle. Stay connected with unlimited smart-to-smart calls plus 6,300 megabytes of data and free international minutes. For the family, get the Binge Watchers bundle with Netflix add-on for only $28.13 more. This bundle gives you 4 profiles with unlimited streaming on multiple devices. Visit a showroom near you to sign up and personalize your own bundle combination with Smart Connect. Smart, bringing people together.
Good night and welcome to another edition of Sports Monday. I am Paul Lopez. The BEBL Finals is in a state of uncertainty following Friday night's game. The Hurricanes lodged a protest following the Defenders' Game 3 win. Let us look at this play. The Hurricanes are up by 3 points with 54 seconds left to end the game when Marquise Cunningham secures the defensive rebound. The clock shows that it took the team about 9 seconds to advance the ball past the half-court line. In basketball, that is an 8 seconds violation. On that play, Sidibe Borama made a 2-point bucket under the rim to give his team a 5-point lead with only 36 seconds left. Well, the officials reviewed the instant replay system, determined that the Hurricanes did in fact commit an 8-second violation, took away Borama's 2 points, added time to the clock, and gave the defenders possession of the ball. Devin Daly under the rim cuts the lead down to 1 point. A traveling violation was called on Cunningham on the other end. Richard Smith found Devon Campbell, who sped past Clancy Lopez and banked the jump shot to give the defenders a 1-point lead. What a clutch shot. Nigel Jones with the finishing dunk, a little icing on the cake. That basket did not count. Fans were in an uproar in celebration of what appeared to be a done deal. The closeout game was set for Sunday, but as we said, the Hurricanes lodged a protest to the BEBL Disciplinary Protest Committee. On Sunday morning, the Hurricanes organization issued a release noting that, quote, the committee confirmed that the referees erred in their decision to use the instant replay system to assess an 8-second violation, which is not permissible under the specific circumstances outlined in the FIBA rules, unquote. The Hurricanes expected that on Sunday, the last 36 seconds of Game 3 would be played prior to the start of Game 4. But that did not happen as the defenders sought to appeal the committee's decision. We heard from the defenders' organization.
We then decided to exercise our right to appeal the protest because we felt that the protest committee erred in its findings. And I know that it's natural to disagree with a decision that's not in your favor, but we would not have wasted money because there is a fee that goes along with appealing, and we would not have wasted the valuable time of our defender fans and basketball fans in general launching an unnecessary appeal. However, when we looked at the appeal letter that had been submitted, the appeal letter was based on misleading information. It was obvious that the Hurricanes organization was misinformed In their letter, they stated that our head coach asked for a review for a possible 8-second violation. We did no such thing. We did not ask for a review. We could not ask for a review because we were out of reviews. We had already exhausted our review for the game. So we could not have asked for a review. Secondly, as is rightly stated in the Hurricanes letter, you can't review an 8-second violation. But that aside, we didn't ask for a review. And so the Hurricanes letter said, well, they were granted a review and it was granted for something that cannot be reviewed. That's correct. What is wrong is we weren't granted a review because we never asked for a review. The referee, as is within his purview, decided to go and do a review on his own to use the IRS system. And the reason he decided to do that, Paul, is because repeatedly throughout the game, the shot clock was being started late. Not once, not twice, not 3 times. Repeatedly, consistently throughout the game, the shot clock was being started late. And it seemed to always favor when the Hurricanes had possession of the ball. You can't check for 8 seconds unless it is the very final play of a quarter or of the overtime session. Since this was not the end of the, since this was not the final play of the game, he could only check for the 24-hour violation, the 24-second violation, sorry. In his incident report, he quoted one of the FIBA rule guidelines that gave him the power to check for the 8-second violation as well. However, the one that he quoted was the one that I said, as explained before, is specific to the end of a quarter or the end of the game or the end of an overtime period. Since this particular one occurred less than 2 minutes, he was supposed to use the rule interpretation that applies to a play under 2 minutes left. Now, while that is unfortunate, I wouldn't want that to happen to me either, right? And it is unfortunate. What that amounts to, and this is our assertion, it amounts to a referee error. And since it amounts to nothing more than a referee error, as egregious as that may seem, the fact of the matter is that you cannot protest a game on a referee's error.
And from basketball, we move into some volleyball action. Belize secured 3rd place and claimed 3 individual awards at the Under-23 Women's Central American Volleyball Championship hosted in Honduras. Fatima Ramirez earned individual awards for Best Scorer and Best Attacker, while Nissan Martinez received an individual award for Best Blocker. The team returned on Sunday. We spoke with the president of the Belize Volleyball Association, Alan Sharp, about the medal and awards.
We are again very pleased to say that our team did excellent in the U23 competition. We came in with bronze, but we battled very hard. We beat Costa Rica. We beat almost everybody. We went to 5 sets with Guatemala. Unfortunately, we lost in the 5th set, 16-14, a big match. But after losing the first 2 matches to the eventual champion, Nicaragua, as well, we came back. The girls showed great mental strength and resilience and came back and played very well, won all the rest of matches, and like I said, beat Costa Rica, the perpetual champion, and we pulled off the bronze.
There is no time for rest, as several of these ladies are preparing for the Under-21 Female Central American Volleyball Championship. It will take place from the 16th to the 20th of June, right here inside the Belize City Civic Center.
Because you remember we played silver last time, but this time we're going for gold. Quite a number of the girls from this U23 team that went away will be playing on this team. We always go for gold. We always play well at home once the fans come out and pull that big support. Our first match is against Nicaragua, which is supposed to be now the team to beat. It's between us and them, I would say. And so the first night is on the 16th, Tuesday the 16th. We play the Tuesday, the Wednesday, rest Thursday, Friday against Salvador, and Saturday, the final night is against Guatemala.
The Anthony Mahler Under-13 Mundialito held its semi-final matchups on Saturday. It was a rainy day in the city, but the show must go on. Berger United took on Belize United for a spot in the finals, while Samson Brown went up against Ladyville Rising Stars for that second spot in the finals. Belize United won their match 1-0. Ladyville Rising Stars defeated Samson Brown 5-0. Ladyville Rising Stars will face off against defending champions Belize United in the Anthony Mahler Under-13 Mundialito Finals. Well, folks, that's all we have for you in tonight's coverage of Sports Monday. Catch you in the next one.
And that's the news. Tonight's broadcast is available at channel5belize.com, on our Facebook, and on YouTube. I'm Sabrina Daly. Thanks for joining us, and from all of us here at News 5, good night.